Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I've been staying at my mum's for, I'd like to say 3 or 4 days now, so I'm behind with the videos. I said that I was going to do the Essence Witch Side for 3 days, 3 looks, which I am going to. This is the second look today, but that means the I Heart Revolution Peanut Butter Cup, I might just have to carry on using that until I've used it for the 5 days, so it could potentially mean that the Shop My Stash for this upcoming week is gonna be late, so I am sorry about that, but I have been staying with my mum for like 3 or 4 days and I've not been able to film any looks. Today I thought I would go in with this blue. I've wanted to use that for a while, so yeah, let's get into it. So today, as I'm filming this video, it's bonfire night, so happy bonfire night, happy Guy Fawkes. Hope you all have an amazing time, but most of all stay safe, especially if you're setting fireworks off. Right, so today for base on the eyes I've just used concealer, and that's because I'm doing a Project Pan update after this video, and everything's in the box there waiting. I should have done it a few days ago before I went to my mum's on the 1st, but it never got done. You can already hear the fireworks going off. I've also got my glossy box that's coming today, and we'll be going through that as well. That video will probably go up, I don't know if it's going to go up before this one, it's probably going to go up after it. But because I've just got it in, I do want to show you what I've got, so maybe I'll do 2 videos in one day. I'm not too sure on that yet. Okay, for transition shade in this palette, I don't know what to use. Part of me feels like going in with this really nice peach shade, Wish, with a darker shade. Let's start off with that and then we'll see where we go from there. And I don't know how this is going to turn out, because with darker eyeshadows it's very hit and miss for me, I think. Sometimes they look good and sometimes they look like a 5-year-old slapped makeup on me. I'm just used to putting like neutral or rose toned or even now cool toned eyeshadows on, but when it comes to your more darker cool tones like this blue, it could get a mess very, very quickly. Let's see. Let's go in with Magic, this one down here. Just gonna start off in the outer corner. So what are you all doing with your bonfire night? Are you going to a bonfire or staying in? I've not been to a bonfire in years. I want to say it's been at least 4 years since I last went to a bonfire. So it's not really bothering me that I'm going to be staying in tonight. Right, I'm going to zoom in. That's still quite light, so we can deepen that up a little bit more. I think I'm going to go in with a Spell shade just on the outer V. How can you not when it's a Halloween palette? It's not actually that dark. I mean, it's dark enough, but it's not as dark as I thought it would be. You could build the colour up gradually. I don't want it really dark. I might put some more on once I pop that blue on. So there's definite fallout. I've obviously gone in a little bit more heavy-handed, and we're back. Right, so now I'm going in with Gloomy because it's a very gloomy day. I was going to use this blue anyway. I'm just going to tap it on. Oh, I thought there would be more pigment than that. I would say this blue is disappointing. I thought it would be like the one from the BH Cosmetics that I've recently used. That's not up on the channel, but when it goes up on the channel, you'll be able to see the difference. And you can see how many times I'm having to go in, can't you? Barely spreading. Let's see. I mean, on the finger it looks really, really pigmented. Right, so it's definitely applying better on the finger. So let's just put the placement down on the other eye. In my opinion, guys, I wouldn't say this is a good blue. Right, I don't know how this is going to work out because I don't think it is a full shimmer. I think it's like a demi matte. Is far too wet. Okay, let's have a look now. Yeah, it's definitely going on better now. As it should. I'm not a fan of it. I will just put that out there. I'm not really a fan of this. I'm going to go in with Wish and try and blend it out a little bit. I'll just use this blending brush. Right, and then I'm going to go back in with Magic. Sorry, not Magic, Spell. Just to kind of bring that colour back to the outer V. It's looking nice. It is looking nice. I'm not going to take that away from it, but to get it how I like it, I have to work hard. And you shouldn't have to work that hard with a palette. That's my mum. Right, so that was just my mum calling. Let's have a look. I kind of want to blend it out a little bit more. Not that one. Where's the brush? So I'm just going back in with Wish. Oh, it's gone onto the lid. Right, so now then I'm going to go back in to Ritual for the brow bone. I don't know what to use for inner corner highlight though. Maybe try Power. I know I've used that like all over the lid, but we're gonna try it just as an inner corner highlight today. Which isn't the best, to be honest. These sprinkled shades in this palette aren't the best. They're really chunky. Okay, so the lash line, I think I'm just going to go in with Spell, as we use that on the outer V. Right, and then we will do tight lining, if it's in here. Oh, I think it's in my Project Pan update box, so can't do that. I'll just put some mascara on. So don't want to search through the box to look for my eyeliner. Right, so we've got serious fallout here of that blue eyeshadow. Damn it. Try and blend it away. I think that's better. Right. So what I'm going to do now is just go and get a lipstick. I think what I'm going to do is just wear MAC's Velvet Teddy. I've not worn that at all this month and I really like it. So, right, so this concludes the video, guys. So this is day 2, look 2 with this stunning palette. Right, so this is what we're looking like. So you saw how hard I had to work to get this one to look half decent on my eyelids. I wouldn't say it's the best blue in the world. When you put it on with your finger, it goes on a lot better than with a brush. It could have been the type of brush I was using, but that was a packing brush, so I would have thought it would have gone on okay. The mattes blend out really, really well. Even this dark Spell shade, which normally I do have a little bit of trouble with darker shades, blended out really well. The sprinkled shades, which are these ones here, now that I've used them all, I don't think I like them, and I bought this palette for those sprinkled shades, so I might end up decluttering it and giving it to my niece. I think she'll really enjoy it because of the packaging. It is a shame that I'm not overly impressed with it. I mean, I could keep it for the mattes, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll probably declutter it in the eyeshadow palette declutter that I do. It really is a shame, but yeah, it's just one less palette to have in the collection, isn't it? So that's my thoughts so far. So it could completely redeem itself tomorrow when I do day 3 look 3, so we'll see about that. Not too sure what look I'm going to come up with tomorrow. Really don't know, guys. None of the other shades in this palette are calling my name, because I've used all the sprinkled shades. Maybe I'll just try using this one, because I said in the Halloween look that I wanted to try it just all over the lid without any like base eyeshadow down. Maybe I'll try it with a glitter and some of these other mattes and just see what that looks like. That could potentially be completely disastrous. So watch this space, guys. If you've not already subscribed, I would love to have you here on the channel. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.